the westernunion.com VIP Lounge.
I need everybody to put their hands together for the one and only Kevin Gates. He brought the puppy. Yes. Yes. You want me to hold that? Yeah, I got you. Hi, buddy. Oh. This is like my dream interview. You know, she's just chilling. How you doing?
I'm all right.
What you mean, all right? You should be doing great right now.
According to whom?
According to Billboard, Mr. Number 2 on the debut.
Yeah, you know, I believe in being a gentleman, so I let Rihanna get on top.
Well, it sounds like you having a threesome with Adele too, because
Right.
you know.
Right. But that's not what makes me happy.
What makes you
At
happy?
the end of the day, and I'm not trying to sound like a philosopher or a smarty pants, anything like that, but my happiness isn't based on numbers on the billboard.
Right.
I never checked them.
Okay.
And I found out when I went and took a meeting with Apple, they thought I was an interesting person, so I guess they wanted to talk to me, and they were like, you know, your album is number 2, and it's really number 1 according to us. And I was like, why? And they was like, because Samsung purchased a lot of Rihanna's albums, so you're really number 1. I told them, man, no disrespect, but I'm not in it for that.
Right.
I provide a service.
Okay.
I provide a service to people that suffer with the things that I suffer with, or deal with the things that I deal with.
Right.
So I provide a service. It doesn't matter the numbers.
Right.
My reward was last night at the meet and greet when people come up to me, men, I'm talking about big tough guys,
Giving you
with
hugs,
tears
showing
in their
love.
eyes,
Yeah.
saying, you changed my life. You kept me out of prison.
Right.
Because of you, I'm a better father to my children.
Right.
You know, women coming up to me telling me, Kevin, I understand you because you understand me. And
Right.
things of that nature. That's my reward, you know.
Do you ever feel like you give too much of yourself in your music, though?
No,
Never?
not at all, because you only know what I tell you.
True.
And then if you think about it, and I'm just going to use you as an illustration,
Right.
you probably don't even really listen to Kevin Gates to know how much of myself I give in my music.
I hear what you're saying.
So you don't really know. So I just give a little bit every here and there. You only know what I tell you.
I mean, that's very true with anybody. You can only know how much someone tells you, but then sometimes when you say something about yourself, say something from years ago when you said on Instagram, I had sex with my cousin or whatever, whatnot, then people start judging you for it. In those moments, do you think, man, I should just keep my mouth shut and not tell nobody know my business?
Because it wasn't anything to judge me about.
Yeah.
Like, you're a very attractive lady.
Right.
If I were feeling you, if we were to have sex and you take me to your grandmother's house one day,
Yeah.
and we've been dealing with each other for about 6 months, and she tell you, you know Kevin, your cousin.
Yeah.
Would you stop dealing with me because your grandmother told me that I was your cousin and I'm this amazing person? I'm amazing. I'm amazing. You never had multiple orgasms until you dealt with me.
Whoa.
You've never been stimulated
Well,
mentally.
I've never had multiple.
I'm just saying, but
Yeah.
you've never been stimulated mentally. The type of conversations we have
Right.
and things of that nature. You've never been appreciated in your entirety,
Right.
outside of sexuality.
Right.
And I was the person that gave you that. Would you stop dealing with me because a lady told you that I was your cousin, not your first, not your second, not no immediate, just we were related?
Right.
You would stop dealing with me because of that. It'd be different if I grew up in the house with you and I said, that's my cousin, I'm about to start sleeping with her.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
It was not that, and I believe a lot of people took it out of context, what I said.
Yeah.
And I don't mind people that take things out of context, because the people that do and they pure and they pry,
Yeah.
psychology teaches us that those people are hurting from something on the inside.
Okay.
We don't know what it is, but people that pry and try to, they have to live their life through other people because they hate themselves. They hate something about themselves.
Okay.
So they have to interrogate. They have to point out other people's flaws and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
They're sick, and we don't make fun of sick people.
I forgot you had a psychology degree. I forgot. He's an educated man.
2 minutes.
You want me to hold him? Now let's get back to Isla. Let's talk about the album. What do you want to tell your fans about it? What's your number one track? I know you 2 lead singles right now, really 2 phones. What should people know about it?
Them not
What's
my
your favorite
favorite. Them
then?
not my favorite songs. I like Not the Only One.
Why?
You say you love me, but I know I'm not the only one. That's my favorite song.
Really?
Because you're not what you say you'll do. You are what you do,
Okay.
not what you say you'll do.
Okay.
So that's why I love this song, Not the Only One, because it resonated with me. And it's one of those songs that are timeless, such as Perfect Imperfection was my favorite song off of the Luca Brasi 2 project.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a perfect imperfection. My hairline is not straight. My teeth are crooked.
Right.
I don't have a six-pack, none of that. But after I put all of my flaws on the table, I'm perfect now.
Right.
One of my feet bigger than the other one. You know, once I put all my flaws on the table, my insecurities, once I'm naked, I'm perfect.
Right.
I'm a perfect imperfection, and I know that. But once I listened at the Isla album, it's that Not the Only One. That song resonates with me spiritually, and it's like I was talking to myself. It was one of my self-reflective moments, and it give me that strength to just keep going. Just keep going, no matter what comes. Just keep going, stay positive.
So why not make that your lead single?
I didn't really look at it like it should have been a lead single.
Okay.
Some things you gotta keep it intimate with the people that you love.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't listen to much radio. They play the same 10 songs over and over again.
Right.
I just don't. That's never been me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a song like I have a song called "Roaming Around"
Mm-hmm.
that Justice League produced.
Right.
No one thought that was a great song, but it's so great in this time because when I perform that song live, people cry, people get emotional, people are provoked to feeling.
Right.
When I perform that song, so I mean, did it need a video? I don't think a video would do that song any justice.
Right.
Because I'm a reader. And sometimes, like 50 Shades of Grey, I use it for example, the book was better than the movie. They missed some of the greatest parts in the book. They ain't even put it in the movie.
It's always.
And no disrespect to the movie was cool, but I like the poem, man, every time you take another step. You know, I like that part, and for people that read the book, they know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I'm so vivid when I hear my music. It's like a movie playing in my mind. No video would do that song any justice because it was so great in its own time. Same thing for Not the Only One. I shot the video in Germany.
Yeah.
But the visual still didn't do the song any justice. But it's a great video. It's a great video.
Right.
But it didn't do the song any justice to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So you basically wanted fans to get to, your real fans, people who really follow Kevin Gates, to kind of get to know you and your music through the album versus your singles.
I could say this, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm tooting my own horn.
Right.
But before radio picked us up, we were doing sold-out shows.
Right.
All praise be to God, and I thank my beautiful wife because she believed in me. She helped me. She was my helpmeet throughout it all. So shout out to her. I salute her. And we were doing sold-out shows before radio ever picked us up.
Mm-hmm.
Most people would tell you, you got to have a hit song on the radio before you can
That's
do
not
a
true.
sold-out show. And I was like, no, I'm going to be true to myself. I'm going to follow my heart. And it never led me astray. When I meet somebody, I don't care how good they treat me.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't feel right around that person, I will remove myself from that situation because
Right.
my body is letting me know that this person isn't right. And I say the same thing with the people that support me. They are my family. They are not my fans.
Right.
Because these people remember when my birthday was, when people in my own family didn't even mention it or care
Didn't
to
care.
mention it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, I never fit in with my family in a way, but I fit in with my extended family even more.
With your friends.
And
people who
before I
understand.
went to Atlantic, not to be cocky, I was already a millionaire before I even inked the deal.
Yeah.
I was out, me and my wife were already millionaires.
Right.
When we partnered with the label, we partnered with the label to learn the business, only to find out that a lot of the things that they were telling us we didn't even need because we already had it put together.
Right.
Most of the A&Rs that A&R my project, they now work for my label.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't that we stole people from Atlantic, but I was like, you're an asset. You're helping me grow, and they're paying you shit.
Come get this check.
They're paying you shit.
Right.
And I feel like that's not fair. You're supposed to be appreciated for your work
Right.
and whatever work. Fuck me going buy a chain. I could be paying somebody else that's great to help me, grow. And we'll get all of that later.
Right.
And that just always been my mindset with it. If you got somebody that's an asset and they doing work, you don't treat them people like shit.
You think that's what the problem is in
You
society?
make sure those people are comfortable so they can keep going.
Yeah.
You know, when people come to work, they should want to come to work. They should come to work happy.
Right.
I feel like people should do what they're passionate about, and it's not fair. But like I say, life isn't fair, but I try to pack fair with people because I believe in whatever you project into the universe, you get that back.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't not litter on the ground because I'm a tree hugger, but I know that it's not right. So that's why I don't throw trash on the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How many times people do things because they know it's right?
And when you move from one situation to another, you're supposed to make more money than what you were making
Yes.
in the previous situation, in the situation prior. And if you're not, then you're wasting your time because you're
Right.
not following your heart and you're not being happy. Like somebody tell me, Kevin, you ought to do this. I mean, it'll make you a lot of money. I don't care about a lot of money. That don't make me happy.
Right.
Me having 500 million and somebody else having 500 billion wouldn't make me happy.
Right.
What makes me happy is being able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want. So that's what I want, financial freedom, to be able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. That's what I want for myself as a person. I could care less about competing. I'm not in competition with anybody because I know who I am. I don't
Right.
get validation or self-validation because I'm better than you. That doesn't validate me at all.
Right.
Like,
You
for
shouldn't
me,
even be focused on that in the first place. Now, I noticed one thing about your album. You had no features except for on a bonus track. Is that right?
yes, ma'am.
So why was that?
It wasn't
Why'd you smile when I said that like that?
Because I've been asked this question a lot.
Oh, okay.
If you were an artist, right?
Okay.
And you're in your creative realm, or all of these people were artists, and, hey, brother, I need this song, but I need you to be creative within this time frame. That's not fair.
Okay.
It's not fair for me to tell somebody, I want you to do a song with me, but you need to be creative within 6 months because I'm about to drop my project.
Right.
That's not fair. And me, I'm a person, I have a fear of inconveniencing people.
Yeah.
I don't want to inconvenience anybody. And then also, I don't like having expectations.
Right.
Because if anybody ever asked me to do something, I told you the truth. Either I could do it or I can't do it.
Right.
And that's what it is with me. I can do it or I can't. That's it. And if I win, I want to win by myself. And if
Right.
I lose, I want to lose by myself. Because no feature could validate me doing business with another person singing on my song wouldn't even validate me. Because I'm
Right.
like 8 people in one anyway.
So-
I'm like 8 people already, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay. Well, that is one thing I can definitely agree with. When an artist drops new singles or they're exposed to the world with features, heavyweights, it kind of takes the shine away from them and their music a little bit.
I understand in
What-
which the context you use the word shine.
Yeah.
I know what you meant by it.
Yeah.
And me, just me as a person, like, I believe in organic growth.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in slow growth. Like, no one in the room knows that the first mixtape I put out was in 2005. No one knows that.
Wow.
No one knows that.
Okay.
But the first time I put out a mixtape was 2005. And the reason that no one knows that is because that means I've been working.
Yeah.
People are discovering who Kevin Gates is as an individual.
Yeah.
Because I always had it in my mind, if I was to perform in front of 10 people, I would not care if it was only 10 people in the room. I'm going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by die is leave it all on stage.
Right.
When I get off stage, I'm supposed to be exhausted because I gave it my all. I sung my heart out. I performed my heart out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's supposed to be. And those 10 will turn into 20. That is my hustle. And I'm
Right.
aggressive. I hustle it aggressively.
Yeah, when you do it like that, that's when people stay loyal to you too, because they see that you're a real dude. I mean, just you being you, I can see why fans gravitate to you and just love them some Kevin Gates. Look at the room right now.
I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
I keep it in perspective.
Right.
And I, no offense to anybody, Zoe sleeps in the bed with me. Peanut sleeps in the bed with me. Chip sleeps in the bed with me. Dick, that's the big gray dog with his own Instagram. Everybody know. He's small, but he got muscles.
Yeah.
And he sleep in the bed with me, and I know that if I was the blind, crippled, or crazy, broke, money, those dogs, they gonna be there.
Right.
They gonna love me regardless. There's some people that identify with Kevin Gates, and they have a deep sense of care for me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you didn't know me, you would not love me. You love what it is that I do.
Right.
You know what I'm
You love
saying?
my
And I
job.
keep it in perspective because I understand that. I understand that the same people that cheer for you, the same people that root you on,
Yeah.
when you make a mistake, they will kick you when you're down.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I understand that. And I'm okay with that. That's why, forgive my French when I say this, I do what I want, I say what I want, and at the end of the day, if nobody agrees with me, I still have a big dick. And I say that so I could care less what anyone thinks about me.
Okay.
Yeah, but my mother told me that. She said, baby, just be you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if they don't like it, you still got a big dick. So
Your mama says that to you?
Yeah, my mama gangster. My mama gangster.
I noticed you like talking about that a lot. Do you like telling people that you have a big penis? Like, just let it be known, just in case you didn't know?
No, but, like, it's not a dick measuring contest with me at all. But at the end of the day, I don't care what you say about me. That's just what I'm saying. And if you waste your time or concern your life with what other individuals are doing, if you think about it, at the end of the day, you didn't live your life.
That's true.
You didn't.
Too worried about that.
You was always worried about me. You know, I think I got one of my phones with me. It don't have Instagram on it at all.
Right.
When I want to make a post, Greg Calloway passed me my phone. I make a post and give it back to him.
Nice.
Sometime if I'm bored, I'll sit there and go through the comments and, type and talk back to people.
Yeah.
But it's all positive.
Right.
Not the negative, because I believe that negativity is a thief that steals happiness. If you entertain the slightest bit of negativity, you open the door for your happiness to be stolen. And I don't care what nobody say. I can say that because I suffer deal battle with depression. I am a manic depressant. I can have one thought right now
Be in tears.
over something that somebody did me.
Yeah.
Because I love hard. I'm Aquarius. And I believe in loving hard. If I love you, I'm going to give you my everything. And the minute that you don't do it for me, that's going to hurt me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk about how you was deceitful in a song. And I don't care if you get mad about it or not. Do me something when you see me.
Is that something that you've done on this new album?
I talk about a lot of people. I say names and everything. But you know what you did.
Yeah, it's a fact.
If you were a woman and you gave me an STD and I speak about it, you gave me chlamydia or something and I talk about it on a song, then, I don't care if you get mad or not.
Yeah.
I was naive thinking that I couldn't get hurt, thought she was faithful. I fucked up on my dick burn.
Yeah.
Everybody laughed when I kissed her. You know what I'm saying? I said that in a song. I don't know too many artists that's
They're not
honest
gonna
like
do
that.
it. They're not gonna do it.
People ask me, why you care about yourself so much? Why you so precautious and why you take all this extra precaution with yourself? Because I watched my father die of AIDS.
Yeah.
I watched him die with AIDS. He suffered with it.
Yeah.
You cough around him, he would get sick. So I'm big on being health conscientious and things of that nature. That's just me. I'm sorry. But I witnessed this. If you would have witnessed what I witnessed, you would probably be more health conscientious also.
Right.
So that's just me. What I've been through molded me into the individual that I am. I'm not ashamed of that at all.
That's
by
one
any
thing
means.
that I noticed about you, that you were very health conscious. Is that the reason why you don't believe in like vaccinations or?
No, this is what made me not like vaccinations.
What?
I was in Whole Foods one day
Okay.
and they had I forgot what you call it, but it was for vaccines.
Yeah.
It was after you take a vaccine.
Like a flu shot.
After you get a vaccine, it was something that was supposed to help you not be sick after you got a vaccine.
Yeah.
Why would I need this if that was good?
Yeah.
Like if I was a doctor, I would want you to get sick
Yeah.
because the more times you get sick, the more money I make.
That's right.
I don't get sick. I'm just being honest. I don't get sick.
Okay.
My children have never been sick.
Okay.
And
They've
I'm
never been vaccinated.
They've never been vaccinated, none of that, and they don't get sick.
Okay.
Because the mother's milk in the breast is all the vaccination that they need. That's it.
Okay. So you're not concerned when they get older, like chicken pox or something like that?
I've never had chicken pox.
Really?
No. I've never had chicken pox.
Okay.
I've never been sick.
Okay.
But that's because most of the things that we ate came out of my grandmother's garden.
Oh.
It came out the vegetable garden.
Okay.
So my food wasn't deficient in iron and all of that extra stuff.
Right.
My food was healthy food. When you go back and live under that old law, people lived way longer
Yeah.
than what they live now. And it's because of the things that we eat, we put in our body. I've eaten McDonald's before, like after not having it in a long time, and I got a bad headache.
Yeah.
And I challenge anyone in here to go look it up. If you stop drinking carbonated drinks right now, you will go through caffeine withdrawal. You will have a dependency, a caffeine withdrawal dependency deficiency. You will get sick right now if you stop drinking carbonated drinks.
That's how I am.
Your body will have to, coffee is good for you.
Is it?
Yeah, it prevents cancer.
So y'all know. Because I drink like 5-6 cups a day.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's really a food, tell you the truth.
Really, because it's a bean?
And it keeps you regular and everything. It prevents cancer.
See, I gotta
as
talk
long
to
as
you
it's
more
not
often.
decaf, you good. You know.
Now tell me, how did getting married change you?
I wish I'd have been did it.
Why?
I just wish I'd have been did it.
Why'd you wait so long
talking about
then?
because I was unsure of myself. I was battling with uncertainty, and most of the examples of happily married people that I've seen was only on TV.
Cosby.
Everybody I meet, they tell me, man, I wish I'd have never gotten married. You want me to dedicate my life to someone else for the rest of my life? That's insanity.
Yeah.
I had people tell me that.
Yeah.
They tell me that was the worst thing that they ever did. I can say this, though. I'm no religion.
Okay.
You know, I'm no religion. I'm just spiritual. So I'll say this. And the reason I'm spiritual because I know people that are all different religions.
Okay.
And they beautiful people, and they love me, and I love them, and they invite me into their homes, and they feed me and let me live there and things of that nature. But you're supposed to love all humanity. All. There's only two type of people in the world, real people, fake people. That's it. And if you're not married to your soulmate, go look it up. I challenge you to look it up. You're a twin flame. The person that you were spiritually designed to be with, you could be with them married for 20 years. It will not work. You will never be happy because that's not your soulmate. That's not your twin flame. People always saw me and Drake and said, y'all brother and sister. Y'all look just alike because the person that you marry is going to be the reciprocal of who you are.
Right.
You're going to be the exact opposite of everything you lacking, that's their strength. Everything that they're lacking, that's your strength.
Right.
And if it's not like that, then you're not married to the right person. I wish I would have been got married. I wish I'd have been got married.
That's dope.
Because our relationship, like say me and you was in a relationship, or say you was Drake. I use that example. I give an illustration. You was Drake. She told me she would never deal with nobody like me on earth. So I was cool. I'm cool with being your brother, your best friend. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I put it in my mind. I'm so loyal till once you lay the law and tell me what it is, you don't have to worry about me ever infringing on them laws because you done laid the law. Okay. So I'm going to respect it. But I be getting mad on the phone. My baby, why you got to go to the club? Why you can't come? I want to see you. I'm wrong because I want to see you. And she'll be like, Kevin, you too good for that.
Yeah.
What you mean I'm too good for that? You know, and we'll talk. And I tell her about, man, let me tell you what she did me. And I just tell her about my day and things that happened, and we just was best friends forever. And then I told her, I don't want to, we was in Atlanta, and I told her, I don't want to live without you. I don't want to, like, go on, like, no more without you. I get jealous when you be in the bathroom too long, Baker. What about me? You sitting on the toilet, man. You could have been in here sitting on me. You heard me? Like, you know, I don't want it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This the person I'm vulnerable in front of. You know all my deepest secrets. Yeah.
Right.
You, me. You raised my children how I would want them to be raised.
That's dope.
You, me. So I wish I'd have been did it. We would have been way further ahead in my career and everything if I would have been got married.
I did hear she was managing you, too. She goes on tour with you. And
She do everything for me.
She's
She
a big part of it.
wifager.
Wifager. That
Yeah.
means she could pull you in line.
She had both of my kids.
Yeah.
In-home birth. They cut the placenta, her placenta up and made pills out of the placenta.
Oh, wow.
All the nutrients that the babies didn't get,
Yeah.
all the nutrients that you lose,
Yeah.
they cut the placenta up and made pills out of them. We take them. Me and her take the pills.
Okay.
They like her placenta. Most people don't know this, but after you have a natural birth, you can eat the placenta. Most women eat their placenta. It puts back all of the nutrients that you lost giving it to the baby.
Okay.
But most people don't know that.
See, I have no kids, so this is all new to me.
You know, I gotta know.
Yeah, educate
I want
me,
to know
'cause I'm
everything.
like, I might not have
And
kids.
the best thing you can give a child is breast milk.
Yeah.
She breastfed both of my babies.
Yeah.
She raised them how, everything. She just that person. She do it all for me. She the one that set up the situation, the tour bus, the tours, and people be like, she don't do nothing. She just married you. Let me tell you something.
She's working.
Look at all the other artists that were in my position that squandered the money they had. They have no money. They're broke.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have a woman managing you.
Yeah.
You didn't have a woman that would pay attention to the particulars. And then at the same time, by you not having a strong woman in your corner, you subject to getting AIDS and anything because you need companionship.
Yeah.
So you'll take anything home from the club that you don't know. When you go to sleep, she might go in your pockets. That woman don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
The woman might go in your pocket. She not loyal to you.
Right.
You hear me? You broke any type of trust that this woman would have for you when you went for the pussy. She understood that this was all you cared about.
Yeah.
And after this, you gone. Yeah, that's why she taking pictures of you when you sleep, putting them on Instagram and things of that nature. It ain't her fault.
Yeah.
It ain't the woman's fault. You're held responsible for the places that you place yourself.
Yeah.
So, like I say, by me having a strong support system, I don't fall victim to things of that nature. And then my wife beautiful, so it ain't nothing that I'm attracted to.
Right.
You know, now if I see a woman, I tell her you beautiful. I love beautiful women. I tell her you beautiful, but it's nothing sexual. I don't hypersexualize anybody. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to my wife or my daughter.
Right.
So I'm just in a whole nother lane because of my attachment to my woman.
Right.
But look at all the other artists that have fell victim to not having a strong support system. You know, it's the blind leading the blind. You got like 10 homeboys around you that's going to agree with everything you say.
Yeah.
I want somebody going to tell me when I'm wrong.
But when you guys do clash, like, how does that get handled? Like, does she
pull me in the room and say, "But you know you was down bad, huh?" I said, "What you talking about, babe? Yeah, you letting the whole play with me in there like that. You know, Kevin, when I'm somewhere, I conduct myself. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect you."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, babe, I ain't see it, though." I say, "Now that you done put me on game," I say, "Shit, it'll never happen again." "Yes, ma'am." Or she might grab a skillet or something and hit me in the head.
I was going to say.
She be abusing me sometimes. No, I'm just
don't
fucking
say
with
that.
you. I'm just
You going to have them protesting in front of the station talking about she be
I'm just-
abusing me.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Nah. She's so intelligent and I'm so intelligent. I like constructive criticism.
Right.
Tell me when I'm wrong.
Right.
She don't really never be wrong. And most of our arguments be about me not knowing my worth.
Really?
Like, you over there hanging with them, Kevin, you know you worth too much to be over there. You right, babe. But you know, that's me not looking at myself like I'm something serious. And I really am. I'm something serious.
Yeah.
But I'm not supposed to be in the car with the riff-raff. I'm not supposed to be in the car with somebody who don't care about their life.
So you get caught up.
Yeah. You accidentally drop a blunt, it go under the seat. When the police pull us over, they gonna say it's for me.
Yeah.
I'm a 2-time convicted felon.
You ain't got time
No,
for
one
that.
more strike, I'm out of here.
Like,
I'm gone.
don't say that.
Man, yeah,
I
give me a
know.
top bunk ready, because you know how I rock. I like to have them top racks. That way can't nobody come sit their ass on my bed and be talking to me. Yeah, I'm in a top rack. I'm up here in my own world. I'm comfortable. I can see everything going on. I'm good.
I'm so done with you.
I'm
Don't
a
be
drink-
giving no prison advice to the kids, okay? Top bunks, okay?
Nah, it ain't that.
No, I know, I'm
Some
just
people,
playing.
some people they like bottom racks. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like a top rack.
Yeah.
Cause I'm popular.
Yeah.
I've always been a person that people gravitated to.
Yeah.
So I have 5-10 people sitting around me. You sitting all on my bunk and all that, and I'm clean. I'm clean. Don't be sitting on my bunk. You probably ain't the shower or nothing.
Yeah.
I got a top rack. Yeah, man. That way I can lay up here, and when I'm up here, don't come bothering me.
So let me guess, you don't
I'm
like people in
getting
your
my
house.
I mean, I mostly be maximum security wards.
Yeah.
So that's like when you maximum security, just because of my jacket,
Yeah.
you always, it's mostly a dormitory setting. It's a dormitory that's watched
Yeah.
by the cameras. The key is where the guard tower at, where the guards sit in the key and watch right into the dormitory. It ain't really never no cells for me. Every now and then I might get blessed. I go to the working cell block, you know, if I'm in violation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might go to the working cell block. I like my alone time. I like my solitude. So,
hear
you know, I
you.
might go in there and just read or do my thing. But other than that, it ain't too much privacy for me. because of my prior criminal offense history and things of that nature.
No, I hear you. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you, because I heard that you got a little bit of mentoring from Birdman and Lil Wayne. What do you think was like the number one piece of game you got from them?
They never told me the game.
Really?
I was observing.
Okay.
Like I watched Wayne, and when at the peak of his success, he would still go to the studio every night and record like he didn't have a dollar in his pocket.
Right.
I was blessed to be able to be around that and see. When I listened to Birdman speak about how he had been in the game 20 years, I want that for myself.
Right.
I don't want to sign with you. I want what you got.
Right.
You know, I want to be where you at. And I salute you for that. But me signing, no. Why would I sign under something when I could do it myself? And then me, I'm big on structure. I structure my team the way I wanted my team structured.
Right.
You know, because if you ain't got a stand-up team and they leader is not driven by morals and principles, and what I mean by moral compass is when you know something wrong, you don't do it.
Right.
Even though everybody else
is doing it.
Like me, I've never involved myself in Instagram and Twitter beef.
No.
Because that's not, like, if you entertain a clown, you will become part of the circus.
Right.
And I refuse. Now, when you see me, you know, you got to be that same person
You got to speak.
that you said that you was.
Yeah.
You got to be that same person now. And 9 times out of 10, you're not. So it was all entertainment.
No, I hear you.
It was all entertainment. And I don't even think that's fly or sexy for, you know, me as an individual to be going back and forth with an individual.
On Twitter?
On Twitter or Instagram. That's not cool. So that's how you separate yourself from the negativity.
Yeah.
While everybody beefing and all that got the shenanigans going on, we're going to keep making great music.
Right.
We're going to keep making great music and keep making great music. Let them do that. We're not going to involve ourselves in that. Somebody could stand up right now and, Kevin, you flying flippity-flip and say the most derogative things on earth. That's your opinion. You have yet to prove any of those things that you said. And then at the end of the day, you didn't put your hands on me. So I can't be tricked out of my position. Because if I let you trick me from coming off the throne, then that means I put my children in jeopardy.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to be fed properly. They're not going to be able to eat.
Right.
So I beat a lot of people from the temple. And what I mean by from the temple, I beat a lot of people mentally. Because the game is played above the shoulders.
Yeah, it really is. A lot of people don't understand that.
It's played above the shoulders. And that's how I play the game. And I'm conscious, like with my team, the people around me, that's my team. I make sure they move a certain way. I make sure we move a certain way, and we have constant sit-downs. Well, if I see something wrong, I'm going to critique. If you see something wrong that I'm doing, you critique me. Because man sharpen man as iron sharpen iron.
Right.
So if we're not sharpening each other, we'll fall for anything.
That's very true. Now, did you ever get a check for Post to Be? Eat the booty like groceries?
Supposed to be in love?
No, for Janae Eco.
Oh, no.
No?
And it wasn't that great artists. Listen, bad artists copy, great artists steal.
Okay.
So if I was able to, and it wasn't like she stole that from me. She was shouting me out. She was influenced. She ain't never met nobody like me before. You know, when I pull you to the side and get in your ear, you know one thing.
Here we go.
No disrespect, but I'm just saying, once I pull you to the side and get in your ear, it ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Right.
Like with you, if I be around you and I see a great quality that you have, but you might downplay that great quality, I'm gonna tell you about that great quality. I'm gonna expose the great quality, and then I'm gonna help you expound on that great quality, because that is what people love about you, but you downplaying it. Why?
Right.
But this will make you you. So like I say, I salute her. You heard me? She never had met nobody like me in her life. Man, that dude just really come out and he honest.
Yeah.
Like, they just brought it back up when I was on Breakfast Club. They was like, so Kevin, you still eat the booty? Man, with a spoon. But that wasn't a gimmick.
No, I know.
I wasn't gimmicking people. That wasn't a gimmick for me. I was having an intelligent conversation with DJ Who Kid.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, you know, he a freak. He love to talk. Everything he talk is sexual.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm supposed to make whatever woman I'm dealing with feel electric. You've never heard any one of my partners ever come out and say, yeah, he ain't all that in the bedroom and da-da-da-da-da. No, my dick report is good.
Straight A's.
Straight A's. Because it's not about me. It's about me aiming to please my partner.
Yeah.
I got to make this woman get off. If she ain't squirt, I ain't do my job.
You take a lot of pride in it, so you're very conscious.
Yeah, if she ain't squirt, I ain't do my job.
Yeah.
If she ain't ripping everything off, or I ain't got scratches everywhere. What talking about Kevin, stop, I'm going crazy. I didn't do my job.
Yeah.
Once I get up and go to the bathroom, if she ain't still laying there shaking like a cold bird, I didn't do my job.
Cold bird.
Like, you know, one of them little baby birds, how they be. Yeah, I didn't do my job.
Okay.
And that's what I was telling him. It's not about me. He was like, yeah, so what do you like? It's not about what I like.
Yeah.
It's about my partner experiencing a moment of ecstasy without using the drug, because I am the drug. I am the drug.
Now
that
go
you're
get that
addicted
Isla.
to. Yeah, I am the drug that you're
Right.
addicted to. And that's all I was just telling him. I aim to please my partner. He was like, wow, you do all of those things. And he titled the interview, Kevin Gates Eats Booty. And it went viral. And people was like, and they had a lot of other artists that started coming out of the closet
Yeah.
saying that this is what they do. And it made me wonder if you all are coming out of the closet admitting to doing this, what other things aren't you telling us?
It's very true.
You know, because I like to, you answer one question to answer another. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
What other things are you doing that you're not telling us? Because my grandmother always told me, if you're ashamed of something, baby, you shouldn't be doing it.
That's
And
very
that's just
true.
me. And I don't believe in overexposure. Like with my young children, I let them see everything.
Yeah.
Because either you learn fast or you die young. I got 1, 3, and I got another one that's 1.5 going on 2. And they grown. They'll sit down and have an intelligent conversation with you right now.
That's dope.
Like right now, they like young adults.
I'm afraid to see them when they get about 18 because I feel like they can mentally just beat anybody in
They
the room.
dangerous. They dangerous.
Right.
And my son had it harder than everybody because if he would cry for his bottle, I'm going to put his bottle on one end of the room. He got to crawl for it.
Go get it.
Because anything you want in life is not going to come to you because you in your feelings crying.
Right.
You got to go get it. And I started training him that way since he was young.
Yeah.
You got to go get it. Don't ask what anybody could do for you. Ask what you could do for the people around you.
Right.
And when you make yourself a servant, you receive the greatest rewards ever. And that's my philosophy.
Well, speaking of serving other people, I saw that you had made a comment about Stacey Dash in the comment she made about BET. And how you kind of agreed with her that we didn't need a BET network.
No.
Okay, well, you explain it then. What was...
Because I asked him, people in the media, they try to make stuff be what it's not.
Okay.
They was like Stacey Dash said that it shouldn't be no BET, everybody should be Americans. And I was like, if she said that, then I feel like I agree with that because it's only 2 type of people in life, real people and fake people.
Right.
They got these people talking about all black lives matter, man, all lives matter.
Right.
Because most of the people that say this stuff, I'm going to say this, I've been a victim of police brutality.
Right.
I wasn't a victim of police brutality. I got my ass whooped
Right.
by the police before.
Yeah.
But you know why? Because I was belligerent.
Okay.
I was belligerent and I was conducting myself like a nigger.
Okay.
And when I say nigger, I don't mean that.
You mean ignorant.
No, I was conducting myself in an ignorant manner.
Mm-hmm.
I had no respect for myself. I had no respect for the authority that was talking to me. So I deserved what I got.
Right.
I'm a convicted felon. I get pulled over all the time. I'm a 2-time convicted felon.
Right.
And I've been arrested for aggravated charges. I have aggravated charges on my arrest record.
Okay.
And when I speak to these individuals with respect, I've never had a problem since I changed the way that I conducted myself.
Okay.
Never had a problem. So I don't feel like Black Lives Matter. I feel like all lives matter because I swore a vow to love all humanity.
Okay.
There's no in between if you have to love all people, not just some people. You have to love all. You say what you want to. I've been a victim of that more than once.
Okay.
And the people that not going through that be the people that be talking because you watch the video on Instagram and you won't go hold up a sign. That's not how you do that. Go file a complaint with internal affairs. That's how you do that. When you do something, you conduct yourself in a proper manner.
Right.
So I pray, dear Heavenly Father, protect me from niggerliness and remove niggerliness from me. Because I don't want to throw things on the ground. I don't want to litter. I don't want to handle myself without respect. But when the police used to pull up, what's going on? Y'all always coming out here fucking with us,
Yeah.
Now I have to be restrained. I have to be restrained because I became verbally abusive and I became belligerent.
Yeah, but don't you think that Black Lives Matter isn't just talking about those type of arrests? They're also talking about the kids who are just walking up the street, the guys who are just jogging with the hoodie on, who get assaulted, arrested, shot.
Hold on, let me show you something.
And I'm talking about people in general.
Look at me.
Okay.
Tattoos in my face.
Okay.
Teardrops in my face. Tattoos everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. All over me.
Right.
I'm talking about I fit the description. I fit the description.
Right.
But when I changed the way that I conduct myself, I've no longer had any problems. For the people that's saying that they having problems, no disrespect to them. Because sometimes, they got some people they got police that's called sweaters.
Yeah.
They sweat for no reason.
Yeah.
But it's the way that you conduct yourself with authority. It's the way you conduct yourself. I can't win. The best thing for me to do is be respectful, keep it moving. Now, if I'm disrespected in a manner the way I'm attacked and I know I'm in the right, now you got to kill me.
Okay.
Because I'm going to give you everything I got.
Okay.
I'm going to give you everything I got. Now you got to kill me. But I noticed when I start giving my respect first, I stopped having problems.
Right.
These don't come out. I can floss in between every one of these in my mouth. I fit the description of a nigger.
Okay.
What society would call me. I fit that description.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I conduct myself now, I change the world around me by having respect for myself. I'm not about to walk up the street with 4 people, you hear me, just to go get me a cup of coffee because I believe in a higher power.
Right.
I walk by faith. I know that I'm protected from all things.
Right.
And I know this. I've been, I've had a rib fractured, both my eyes black. I already got a jaw. My jawline still kind of unhinged and all that.
Right.
Mace for no reason, pulled out the car by my dreads and everything. First of all, the car smelled like marijuana. That was probable cause for the search.
Yeah.
Then I got belligerent.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you. And I got what came with that.
Yeah.
And I done had a time where I was walking down the street, you heard me, and got assaulted, really, because of the way I conducted myself.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't have problems because of the way I conduct myself. I don't have problems no more.
Sorry to keep going in on this, but how you
I like it. We're having a debate.
Okay,
Keep
because how you
going.
conduct yourself now, you have to also keep in mind that you've kind of evolved as a person, as a rapper in your career. Your money got higher as well as you evolved. So you kind of learned with that. And not to mention, more people know who Kevin Gates is nowadays, whether you may think they know you or not.
In 2011, they didn't know who I was when I came home and I was sleeping on an air mattress in my mother's dining room in a shotgun house in Baton Rouge.
Right.
So I was still running around exercising, jogging in the morning through those same poverty-stricken areas.
Okay.
By myself jogging. I've been stopped.
Yeah.
Where you going, where you headed? I'm working out, officer. All right, man, you run around at nighttime, you make you think. It was the way that I conducted myself.
For jogging?
Yeah, I done been stopped for jogging. I'm really jogging.
But that in itself isn't the problem?
That was your ignorance. I can't get mad at you because of your ignorance. You don't know. You've been trained to feel like everything that's moving like this is up to no good.
But that's what the point of Black Lives Matter is.
He just finished breaking into a house. But all lives matter, baby.
I mean, well, that's the point of the campaign, All Lives Matter.
Yeah.
That you
if
can't
you want to be right, I agree with you.
No, I'm just trying to get down to the deep,
but
to the root of it.
A lot of people have never even been stereotyped like I have.
I hear
and
you.
I chose to take a conscious stand and say, I will not let the things around me mold me into something that I don't want to be.
Okay.
And I've been stopped more. I know I've been stopped more than anybody in this. Well, I ain't gonna say anybody.
Yeah.
But I've had more problems with the police than anybody.
Yeah.
Just from coming back out of town, wrong place, stop me, search me, pull your drawers down, spread your ass cheeks. I want to see if you got dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, humiliate me in front of people on the streets.
On the street. Mm-hmm.
This happened to me. I never let that change who I was as a person.
Right.
Because I believe in a higher power, and I know that was just a test.
Yeah.
And had I acted out like you wanted me to act out, I know I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Right.
Being able to provide for my children. So sometimes you got to take the things that come with the game, and I accept it all. But I refuse to allow what goes on around me make me not love all humanity.
Of course.
Because when I joined, I swore an oath to love all humanity,
right.
no matter their color, creed, race, whatever. I swore an oath to love all humanity. Mm-hmm. When I go to labels, I hate when they tell me, so Kevin, what's the formula? You have Asian people, you have Hispanics, you have all of these different types of people. What's the formula? There's no formula. I treat all people the same. If you feel like I'm a threat because I got tattoos and all that, you missed out on the greatest friend you could ever have.
Yeah.
If you feel like that about me, I'll stay away from you. But you missed out on the greatest friend you ever had. Nobody in this room would die for you or kill for you right now. I would do those things if I love you like this. So if you feel like, if you want to judge me out of ignorance, man, you missed out on the best gift that you could ever had in your life. A person that's going to love you whether you up or down.
Right.
And that's me. You know, and then to no disrespect, have you ever been punched in the face by a police?
No, I've been
made
slammed.
you strip and go and spread your booty cheeks open? Yeah, you know, we want to do a cavity check right now. You never had that happen. I've had those things happen to me. Squat, cough 2 times. They got a new thing they do now. You don't squat and put your hands on your head no more. Ain't none of that. They don't make you squat and cough 3 times. If anybody in here been incarcerated lately, the new thing is you bend over and grab your ankles. They gonna tell you spread your booty cheeks and you gonna cough 3 times. So that mean anything in you coming out. You hear me? Yeah, that's how they coming now.
Okay.
Might stick their finger in your throat and make you gag right quick. We won't see if you gonna throw something up. Yeah, it's like that right now. So I mean, and I know a lot of people haven't even went through that. I went through that.
Yeah.
And I choose to remain positive throughout it all. I choose to say, man, it wasn't all white people. I just dealt with a fucked up police.
Right.
But I've met some good ones too.
Of course.
Not all of them bad. But you gotta listen, you gotta understand some people are lost in their own ignorance.
Yeah.
They don't know. And fear, most people fear what they don't understand.
Right.
They fear it. And they challenge the fear and things of that nature. But that's ignorance.
Right.
I can't know. I love all people. And whoever don't like me for liking that, fuck them. Because I love all people.
That is the motto. And I definitely think that we all got a pretty much really good understanding of Kevin Gates today. Do you guys agree? Thank you again for coming through to kick it with us. Kevin Gates, East Lot in stores now. And if people want to follow you and see what you got going on, as if they don't know, how can they find Kevin Gates?
It's I am Kevin Gates on Instagram and Twitter. But I say this, like people ask me why I didn't promote the album.
Okay.
And why I always said, if you want the album, go get it. If you don't want the album, don't go get it. Because I believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
And if it was only meant for me to sell 1 CD, no promotion I could do in the world would make me sell 2.
Yeah.
And the groundwork was did back in 2005.
Yeah.
My slow growth. And as long as my growth is slow and continuous, then we do prosper.
Right.
But like I said, I believe in a higher power. If you look at when you open my album and it say thank you, all praise, honor, glory be to the Most High God. That's it. I don't thank anybody else because that's who put me in position.
Yeah.
So I'd be a fool to be like, man, thank you to my team. And no, I wouldn't know any of you people if it wasn't for God.
That's true.
So that's who I thank.
That's real.
If you don't like it, fuck you.
Thank you so much for coming through, Boo. Appreciate you. It's 106 KMEL, your girl Shay Diddy and Kevin Gates.